Hi, I'm Elaine. Welcome to Top Tip Tuesday on my Stamp with Elaine Facebook page. At last, my chickens have arrived. No, they're not real chickens. They're these chickens. This one was from a couple of years ago when they had it in celebration. It was so popular that it's come back, but they've added these dies to it. These are the birthday chick dies, and this one is the hay chick dies. You can see there's lots and lots of them. So this set goes with this one, and this set goes with this one. My top tip today is that I took the two sets chicken stamps and I mounted it onto a Stamparatus, and then I cut two pieces of basic white cardstock the same size, and this is what I did with it. So this is the same size as this one, and I stamped all the images onto this card and took out all the dies. Then I ran this through the machine again with a plain piece of white cardstock to make my template for stamping again. So that's the base plate, that's the cardstock, and I lined up the cardstock together. Okay, so it's flush with each other. I did put washi tape on the dies so it wouldn't jump, and then I use this magic stuff called Press and Seal. You can't get it in England from the local supermarkets, but I got mine through Amazon several years ago, and it lasts and lasts. There's, I don't know how many yards there is, but it says here it's 70 square feet. 23.7 yards. And it'll last you for the... I've had that box for about 5 or 6 years, and I've hardly used it, but it's perfect for doing jobs like this. This Stamp and Seal stuff keeps all the dies together. Okay, so I've married up the cardstock like that, and then I cut it through the die cutting machine again to create this second template. So I'll put this template back onto the Stamparatus, and then I can cut loads and loads of subsequent blanks like this, and I'll go and die cut that off camera and I'll be back. So now you see I've got all my blanks here, and this comes up in one piece. I can just pop them out. Keep this somewhere safe because I'm using it again, and then I pop these all back. Make sure that's buttered into the corner. Then I can, oops, that one's there. Ink it up and then stamp. So they're all perfect, and then I can store them in this case, and they're all ready to make loads and loads of cards or colour, and they're all die cut. So it's really useful if you're making loads. It's also really useful if you have lots of dies you want to cut. So I've put stamp and seal on, press and seal on that as well. Then I can put it on the plate, and especially if you've got really tiny things like the corn, cut little pieces like that and it picks it up all in one go. So I can just pick the dies up like that, all in a bunch, and then put my other plate on top and cut it. These pieces are so tiny, it's just fiddly to pick up all the time. So if you use the press and seal, it just groups them and it makes it much easier to cut. So I'll run that through the machine. And then see, it just leaves it behind. So it'll just cut out tiny dies. You can also stamp all at once. So that's my top tip for today. Pop back tomorrow and see some of the cards I made. Thanks for watching. Bye.